You think you're being loyal. You believe you're being a good person by standing by someone who constantly drains your energy, belittles your ambition, or clouds your peace with their chaos. But here is the harsh truth-rooted wisdom demands you face. That isn't loyalty. It's a lack of self-respect. It is a slow, methodical betrayal of the person you are meant to become. We are taught from childhood that quitting is a failure. But in the realm of character and virtue, knowing when to quit a relationship is the ultimate act of courage. Every person in your life is a tax on your soul. Some taxes provide a service, growth, challenge, love. Others are simply a drain on your resources, leaving you bankrupt when you need your strength the most. Today, we aren't talking about common red flags. We are talking about the architecture of your circle. We are talking about the rational, stoic, and spiritual necessity of exclusion. Modern psychology often labels toxic people as narcissists or manipulators. While true, that lens places the power in their hands. From a position of rational thought, we must look at the person allowing the toxicity, you. Why do we keep them? It is often a phenomenon called the sunk cost fallacy. You've invested years into a friendship, so you feel obligated to keep paying the price, even if the relationship is broken beyond repair. But there is a deeper reality. We often keep toxic people around because they serve as a convenient excuse for our own stagnation. As long as your environment is chaotic, you don't have to face the terrifying silence of your own potential. The Stoics, like Marcus Aurelius, reminded us that our inner citadel is ours alone to guard. If the gates are left open to those who bring nothing but rot, the fortress will eventually crumble from within. You aren't just putting up with them. You are absorbing them. Their cynicism becomes your lens, their laziness becomes your rhythm, their drama becomes your oxygen. To build a life of virtue, you must master the art of the cut. Virtue ethics teaches us that we are the sum of our habits. And association is a habit. If you sit at a table with 5 gossips, you will eventually become the 6th. If you walk with 5 people who have no direction, you will find yourself lost. This is not judging others, it is discerning for yourself. The Stoic concept of alkiosis suggests we have circles of concern. At the center is your reason and your character. If a person consistently attacks your center, they have forfeited their right to be in the outer circles. The harsh truth is this: you cannot save people who do not want to be saved, and you are not a bad person for refusing to drown with them. There is no virtue in martyrdom for the sake of someone else's dysfunction. In the deep wells of Eastern wisdom, there is a profound emphasis on the concept of akal, the intellect. But akal isn't just being smart. It is the ability to distinguish between what benefits the soul and what harms it. It is narrated in the teachings of the sages that a man is known by his companion. A bad companion is like a blacksmith. Even if you don't get burned by the fire, you will still be stained by the smoke. This is the essence of akhlaq, or character. It is contagious. True sabr, or patience, is not about enduring abuse or accepting stagnation. It is about the discipline to stay true to your path when others try to pull you off it. When you choose who stays in your life, you are practicing a form of trust, trusting that by removing the wrong people, you are clearing space for the right growth. You aren't being mean, you are being deliberate, thoughtful, and protective of the light within you. It is time for a radical audit. No more excuses. No more, but they've had a hard life. We all have hard lives. To apply this truth, you must first perform an energy inventory. After spending time with someone, do you feel inspired or exhausted? If you consistently feel the need to recover after seeing a friend, they are a parasite, not a partner. Second, use the boundary test. Say no to a small, unreasonable request. A healthy person will respect it. A toxic person will see it as an attack. Their reaction to your boundary is the only evidence you need. Third, understand the power of the silent withdrawal. You don't always need a dramatic confrontation. Some people simply deserve less of your time. Stop feeding the fire of their drama and let the connection starve. Finally, embrace the vacuum. When you cut people off, there will be a void. It will be quiet and potentially lonely. This is where most people fail and go back to toxic circles because they can't handle the silence. Stay in the silence. That is where your growth begins. The harsh truth about who stays in your life is this: very few people are meant to go the whole distance. As you climb the mountain of self-mastery, the air gets thinner. Not everyone's lungs are built for that altitude. If you try to carry them all to the top, you will run out of oxygen before you reach the summit. Please note, this discussion is focused on personal growth and character. If you are in a situation involving physical harm or severe clinical mental health issues, please seek professional assistance. Rooted wisdom is about the courage to be honest with yourself. Look at your circle. Is it a garden, or is it a graveyard of your potential? If this spoke to a truth you've been avoiding, like this video and share it with the one person you know needs to hear this. Subscribe for more direct truths. Leave a comment below. What is the hardest cut you've ever had to make? Stay focused. Stay virtuous. Stay rooted.